Hello everybody, thank you for joining me today. So today's video, we're going to be working on a card kit from Simple Stories, and it's called Remember. And I'm going to start off by showing you everything that comes in the kit, and then we'll wind up making 2 cards. So this is the kit. And I love the colors of this with the blues and sort of like these peachy pink colors. This is more of a sympathy cards that you're going to be doing. It comes with the card bases, instructions, and then everything that is required for the cards is on these following sheets. So you get chipboard, and the chipboard isn't that thick. You get these, and they're all laser cut. So all you have to do is pop out each of the pieces. You have all the different elements, and then that's it. So we're going to start working on this kit, and we're going to do card basically 1 and 2. I had to grab my glasses, and all I do is I start with, number 1, and I literally pull everything that I'm reading that's on there, and I line it all up on the one side. Okay, and I do that so that way I'm just getting all my pieces. Once everything is over there, then I'm ready to put the cards together. Okay, and sometimes, in the beginning it's a little bit easier / harder because some of the smaller decorations, it's like, is it chipboard? Is it not? And you can do or attach however you want to, okay? These card kits, you can put everything flat. If you like height, you can add dimension. However you want to put it down. There's no limit, right? So I use my ATG, I have tape runner, and I use my wet glue. So in some instances, I may use foam squares to pop up certain things, and sometimes I just glue everything straight down. So it just depends on what I'm trying to do with the card. So I start with the first layer, which is all the cards. The base paper covers the entire card front. So you just line it up from corner to corner. It's going to be that base paper. Okay. And using the tape and glue allows me time to be able to move things if I don't lay it exactly where I want it. Okay. So that's why I'm using the both. And we're just going to go ahead and start putting this together. I like highlighting these card kits because a lot of times people want to start making cards and they just don't know where to begin. And to me, how do I explain? These particular kits allow you to be able to put cards together and not be stressed on how it should look, right? Like, is it balanced? Does it look all right? They've already created the card, right? So you're learning things like, okay, I could use a tag here and just put a couple of elements and then add a sentiment and you have a card. Okay. The base, it had 2 different pattern papers and then we put a strip in the center. You can do that for so many cards, right? It doesn't have to be sympathy. It could be for a birthday card. It could be for I'm thinking of you. It could be a Father's Day, Mother's Day. These are elements that you can use on any type of card. You see what I'm saying? So this is a really good beginner's method to just kind of dip your toes into making cards. If you're someone who does cards a lot and just needs a break, sometimes creativity wise, you just need a moment, right? Sometimes the creativity isn't flowing, and these allow you to make really pretty cards without the stress of trying to figure out what papers, what collection, what this, what that, So now you can see I'm starting to kind of lay things out. I didn't put that banner piece down yet. I was just kind of laying it to see where we were going to put it. So I'm going to put the, what is that called? Why was I about to call it a xylophone? That's not a xylophone. The gramophone? Yeah, I think it's something like that. With the flowers coming out of it in its place, and then I'm going to put the banner down. And we'll do that now. And sometimes I try to look and see where it's kind of located on the direction page. And I try to line it up as best I can. If it's off a little bit, it's not going to be the end of the world. Okay. I'm not going to, think, oh, you suck at putting this together. No. So here I'm taking one of the flowers and a little piece of foam with a little dab of glue. And I'm going to put this there so that way it gives it a little bit of height above that banner piece. I liked how that looked. And then we're going to do the same thing with the next pieces. So for this one with the butterfly, I kind of bent the wings a little and just put some glue right in the center. So it gives some height on the card front to give it a little bit of dimension. I think that's cute. And then this particular flower, we're just gluing straight down. And then that's it. Now, for me, when I do my layouts and stuff like that, to finish it off, I like to use splatters, okay? So what we're going to wind up doing, I don't know if I do it here or if I just go to the next card. I think I just go to the next card. I'm going to show you the difference in these cards, and we're going to actually use some splatter on them. So we're going to go ahead and grab everything we need for the next card. So we're grabbing the base, and then we're building up from there. And some of the elements you can kind of see just by looking at the picture. And sometimes if I'm not sure if it's chipboard or if it's just a piece cut out of the laser cuts, I will skip that one and just go back to the reading it so I can make sure I'm grabbing chipboard when I'm supposed to be. All right. And on this one, I had torn a little bit, but I just fixed it. I put a little bit of glue and put it back, so it's all right. Okay. Now we're going to grab the typewriter. And what are the other elements? I'm trying to grab the card so I can talk about it while I'm looking at it. Okay, we're going to get some more. Yeah, the rest of it is mostly chipboard. So it's chipboard hearts and flowers. And you will have extra elements if by chance, if you're the type of person who wants to put something on the outside of your envelope, there are some things that you have left over that you could use that for. Or I think I show you, I put some elements on the inside of the cards at the end as well. But that'll be like video 4. Okay, so now I think we got all the pieces out. I think I'm just double checking some of the hearts because I don't want to use a wrong heart. So I'm trying to make sure I'm grabbing the right the right pieces, because I've had that happen before. I get to a card and I'm like, I used the wrong heart on card 3, but I'm just double checking. I'm going to grab the other, I think it's 2 colors, and then we'll go from there. Did I get it? I see the orangey, kind of mustardy color. Yep, no, I got one more to grab. I'm getting ready to grab it now. I think it's going to be the little light blue one. Right there. My finger was just at it. Right there. Okay. And then that's it. So now we're going to put this card together. And these are really great things to get. And like, if you like going to crops, but you don't want to have to bring your entire your entire craft room because you're just like, I don't know what I'm going to work on. Get you a couple of these and take them to the crop. You can put these together the whole time and you'll leave with like, it's 8 cards in a kit. So I'm spreading it out because of my video series, but it's very easy. I think I recorded the first two videos, so this one and the next video, which will be next Friday, which will be 2 cards, I think I recorded them in the same day. And I could have continued. I just, you know, got tired and decided to stop. But you could get a lot of these kits made at a crop for sure. And all you have to bring with you is the kit, some glue, some tape, and some foam. And then anything that you may want to decorate with, like if you like sequins or gems, or if you like, trying to think, like if you wanted to use sprays for splatter or something like that. That's a really small bag compared to the first time I ever went to a crop and I had my entire back seat in the trunk filled to capacity and hardly used any of the stuff I brought. So, you know, these are really good things. Like I said, I love doing them. Simple Stories has card kits, and so does Photo Play, which you can get at my little scrapbook store. And I will have links. I always have links to the websites and the Facebook pages for my little scrapbook store in the more description. So if you guys ever want to check it out, just click on that link. And if it's your first time purchasing, use my code, which is also in the description below, and you'll get an extra 10%. All right, so back to what's at hand. So we're starting to build everything up. I put the typewriter on foam, so it's going to give it a little bit of height. And now I'm putting foam under just portions of the flowers, okay, that are going to be on the sides. So there's a little strip on the one side, and then I just glued it to the typewriter. And then I'm going to do another thin strip on one side of the heart, and then one on the other side that's going to go up against the typewriter. I'm going to leave it plain, so that way it's all kind of at the same height, okay? And then the same thing with the flower right next to the heart. And then boop, boop. We got those 3 done, and then we're going to lay down the other flower, which will just be glued straight down right there, and then the 2 hearts above that. And also for my my friends who like to go rogue, you can totally do that. You have all the materials to be able to make 8 cards. If you don't want to do what they did, do your own thing. You don't have to follow the directions. This is so do what makes you happy. For me, I like it because it takes the stress off creativity wise. I can just put these together. I think they're beautiful. I add my little twist, which is the splatters, and I'm happy, you know. If you want to put something else with it because you think that goes better, then do it. It's okay. At the end, you just want to have 8 cards, okay? All right, and those are the splatters. And just like with my layouts, I think that the splatters just, I don't know, they just are the cherry on top. So here we are. We have close-ups of our final projects. Thank you guys so much for joining me. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing or giving the video thumbs up. And I will see you guys next week with part 2, which is the next 2 card sketches in this collection. Thanks, you guys, and have a great weekend.